The NAD has recently put out letters to the different dictionaries requesting that they add the word autism. In our letter, we gave them the background of autism itself to help justify why the word should be included in the dictionary. That word first showed up by a man named Tom Humphreys back in 1975. He wrote a paper, an academic dissertation, describing what autism itself was. And it's the idea that there's a superior race that has the ability to hear, or that can do things like hearing. Humphreys described more in depth that it appears that those who consistently judge and look down on people and judge people's intelligence and abilities just by English capabilities, or whatever the hearing language is for that area. Also, it shows up when people assume that deaf people's happiness depends on the acceptance of English skills, whether it be talking or writing. It also shows up when deaf people tend to join in on the oppression of other deaf people because they want to seem like they are the same, like they have the same behaviors or value system as the hearing people of that culture. And since that word has appeared, it's gained popularity. We've used it in many various different academic papers and publications, professional conferences and lectures on multiple levels, like Gallaudet, many universities around the world. It's become a global discussion. Academic scholars themselves have come together to research this idea and notice the importance of the concept of autism and how it's influenced deaf individuals from how they're taught, trained, and raised, and treated by others also, both deaf or not. So I think we need to learn or to lead the discussion in the deaf community and develop a better understanding of the barriers that deaf people face every day in this world. It can be related to things like racism, sexism. I mean, these things have already been discussed in depth since 2008. From the presidential primary, we saw that show up, but many people have discussed this, and it's related to our everyday life, and we realize that clearly. It's obvious that word has really influenced the deaf community. So I want to suggest that we do workshops and different activities, vlogs, theatrical works, and again, workshops. That word autism is not limited to two particular groups. It includes the mainstream